Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to episode 9 of the Tayler Yarish Show. How's it going? I just got to get this out of the way before we get into anything else. This intro song that I play every time, it's not my song. I didn't create the song. I outsourced it because I am not musically capable in that way. I mean, there was a brief stint in my life where I was a rapper, and that was a dark time, but I don't make the beats. I would just rap over them. Again, another life. But here's the thing. I wanted to pay for the song because I could have ripped something off YouTube. I could have got it for free. I was trying to be professional. I was like, I don't want to go down the line and then some dude like fucking sues me. And I don't know. That's the fucking dream. I dream that this thing gets big enough to where somebody sues me over it. But the point is, I went on this, music producer's website or whatever, and I'm like, I looked through hundreds of songs, and I was just like, you know what, this one's kind of cool. It's like a little bit of hip hop. There's like some twang in there. I feel like it kind of represents me a little bit. You know, I thought I was being original, and I also thought that I bought the rights to this song. So I thought so this is the 9th episode. So I've been doing this for 9 weeks now. 9 weeks. And I would say about 5 weeks ago, I get a message from a friend who's like, hey, heard your podcast intro song on a Duolingo Instagram ad. He heard this, so this is that's my fucking song. And it's on a Duolingo ad. A Duolingo ad. Okay, it's fine. I'm like, wow. What are the odds? What are the odds that Duolingo, the boys over there, went on the same site that I did, combed through all the same songs that I did, and they chose that song for their commercial. That's just fucking weird. That is weird. I thought I had the rights to it. I guess I didn't. I only bought the rights to use it. I did not buy the exclusive rights, which for the price I paid, I should. I'm like, this is my song. This has got to be my song. Whatever. Duolingo, fair play. Huh? Fair play. So then, another week goes by. Get another message from a friend who goes, hey, it's just on Instagram, saw a Dollar Shave Club ad come across my news stories. Thought I recognized the song.
I got all this for $5.
Huh.
This is Prep Scrub. It's an exfoliating scrub, so you throw it on before you shave. I feel it's lifting the hair.
Dollar Shave Club, you old bastard. I mean, what are the odds that another business goes on this same site, combs through the same songs, and picks the same fucking track? I mean, 2 major businesses. That's just unbelievable. I mean, what are the odds? And then 2 days ago, different friend calls me up. Holy shit, you're not going to believe it. Hey, guess what? Yeah, I am. I'm going to believe it. And you don't even have to fucking tell me what you're about to say, because I know. He said, dude, I just tagged you in something. Yeah, is that Instagram? Is that on Instagram? Yeah, I bet it is. I don't know what's going on, but fucking Tom Brady's training program decided to use the fucking song as well. I don't even think it goes that well with the commercial, to be honest with you. What is happening? Can anyone tell me I mean, here I was. I'm looking. I'm watching all these. I thought I was special. I thought I found a track that represented me. But no, turns out this dude is just fucking whipping. I don't know how they found it. It wasn't on like the bestseller fucking track. I went through pages and pages. Like if this was Google, I went to the 9th page, which nobody fucking does. So I don't know what is happening. I thought I had unique and interesting taste, but no, I have the same taste as Duolingo, apparently. Those hombres over there have the same musical taste for their fucking 15-second commercial as I do for this entire show. And, you know, I was telling my friend, the one who just told me about the most recent debacle, he was like, oh, man, fucking 3 times, you got to change it. And to that I say, no. Fuck you, okay? I'm the small man, all right? I'm the Wall Street bets in this scenario, and we're going to fucking keep this goddamn song. We're going to keep it. Because you know what? People hear your Instagram ad, and they think of this show, which is all I can really ask for. In fact, put it in every fucking commercial. I want people to hear every commercial and not want to buy, you know, your fucking poor nose strips. And instead, they're like, oh, shit, I know that song. That's the goal. I mean, that's the fucking goal. I'm not going to... Dude, this show will last longer than that Duolingo commercial. I can't promise much about this show. I can't promise that it's gonna turn into anything. It's gonna be good. I can't promise any of that. I can promise you it will last longer than that fucking Duolingo commercial remains on Instagram. If I can promise anything, if purely only out of spite, it will remain. I'll play it in the middle of the fucking show if I have to. Duolingo, Warby Parker, or fucking whoever, Dollar Shave Club. There was a Warby Parker as well. I didn't find the video, but they sent it to me. I mean, this is getting ridiculous. It's getting a little bit ridiculous. I feel like a loser because I paid for it. I mean, this music producer is fucking cleaning up because there's probably more. Those are just the ones that I saw. And I know what I paid, which is something to me, but obviously it's nothing to these, you know, these businesses that need it for a 15-second fucking ad or what, you know, ad or whatever. And I thought, you know what is feeling? I feel like I got duped. I feel a little bit silly. That's how I feel. Like, I feel like the dude who just figured out that the stripper doesn't actually like me. She's just doing her job. I thought she was super, super into me. Nope. Turns out she rubs her box on everyone's face just like me. I'm not special. I'm not cool. But you know what? We're going to make it cool. We're going to make this song. It's going to stick. And everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. So I just want to get that out of the way, out of the gate. Took up a third of the show. It's fine. We were a little heated about it. I mean, it's a fucking running joke now. I'm not going to say the name of the song or the website because I don't want, you know. I know I have a few friends that'll just fuck with me and they'll just start putting it on everything. And you know what? Do that. Do that anyway. I'll figure out the name of the fucking song and no one's going to buy it. It's expensive. I paid for the rights. I thought I had the rights. I thought I had the exclusive rights. What happened? We don't know. Anyway, Super Bowl Sunday, everybody. Super Bowl Sunday, and it's snowing out. I mean, it's just a great, fantastic day. You got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Tom Bradys. And I know they have a real team name, but let's be honest, nobody gives a fuck about anybody on that team but Tom Brady. Love you, Tom Brady. Even though your fucking training program took my intro song, it's fine. I guess I'll give you a pass. Good for him, being in the Super Bowl. He's like 40-something years old, still crushing it. Jawline like a Greek god. I mean, who can really argue? It's fun. Buddy of mine's coming over. We ordered some wings. I got the Bud Light. I told you I was into the Bud Light. I got the tall cans. Super trashy and classy at the same time. That's my thing. I'm into that. I'm really into that. But yeah, man. Snow 2 days in a row. This is fun. This is fun. I guess we're gonna have more winter. You know, the fucking what's his name? Punxsutawney Phil. He saw his shadow. So we're gonna have 6 more weeks. 6 more weeks because the rodent saw the. We don't know what he saw. We don't know. Why are we still doing this? Why are we still listening to a rodent to predict? This is astrology for people who live in the suburbs. This is astrology for fucking people who. I mean, why? Why? Punxsutawney Phil? And he's a terrible I don't know if he's a mascot or what he is, but he's fucking terrible. Have you ever... I watched him do the shadow thing. The rodent, he looks pissed. Not happy to be there at all. I mean, he's just like... He looks like he just disagrees with whatever you're about to say. You know what I mean? He looks like he would not be into gay people. Like, he looks like he's a hateful rodent. And you know what? He looks selfish. He's not leaning blue, all right? There's no way he's living in your blue state with the laws and whatever. He's not doing it. He's this dude. I mean, if Punxsutawney Phil, because I know this because the only other rodent that I hear we do this with is in New York. It's Staten Island Chuck, which I mean, just listen to that. Staten Island Chuck. That dude is not on board with whatever issue you care about. Staten Island Chuck, if that was a human, he would be yelling racial slurs off the back of the ferry. I mean, that's just the case. It's just the case. It's a gross-looking rodent who doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to be there. He's just fucking, I'm Staten Island Chuck. This is what we, Hey, Chuck, what do you think? 6 more weeks? More cold winter? Well, you know what? The fucking Democrats are controlling the House. That's the only cold winter that I can see. All right, Chuck, see you next year. I mean, if we did this with a person and it was Staten Island Chuck, that's what it would be like. I swear to God. And what's amazing about it, I went down like a Punxsutawney Phil rabbit hole. And did you know that Punxsutawney Phil is on Cameo? Is on that app, Cameo. You can pay $80 to get a video from Phil where he just begrudgingly looks you in the eye, like in the camera. Where's this money going, first of all? Because it's not going to the town or whatever. That thing is going to, fuel a cigarette addiction or something. I love Cameo. That's the amazing thing about the app, where I have friends on the app who use it. They have like viral TikToks and stuff, and then they grow this fan base, and then, they sell shit on Cameo. Like they'll sell, the video or whatever on Cameo. It's amazing. It's filled with mostly C-list celebrities, some bigger stars. But what's so great about it is that all the people on there, the actors and the athletes and everything, they make their own prices. So they charge what they think they are worth for a video to say congrats or happy birthday or whatever it is. So you get to see like where their ego is and how like out of whack it can be, because some of them, they got some good celebrities on there. They have like the biggest celebrity I found was Chevy Chase. And Chevy Chase, if you want a video from him, he charges $500 to get a happy birthday or whatever, which, I guess if you're a huge Chevy Chase fan, that might be worth it to you. If you have a little money, that might be worth it to you. So Chevy Chase is charging $500. And you know who else is on Cameo? Randy Quaid. Randy Quaid, the guy from Christmas Vacation who goes, "The shitter is full." That guy, he's also on Cameo. He's charging $1,000. $1,000 for a video. I mean, to me, those two should be reversed. And the thing is, like, he's obviously riding off the fame of Christmas Vacation and whatever else he was in. But if you're in your mind, if you want a video from Randy Quaid, you're kind of picturing that guy. You're picturing him at that time, and he doesn't look like that at all. I mean, Chevy Chase relatively looks the same. He's older, he's grayer, you get it. When you see a video like, yeah, that's fucking Chevy Chase. Randy Quaid looks nothing like he did in those movies. He looks like Robin Williams in Jumanji when he comes back from the jungle. I mean, it's out of control. He looks like a fucking, mountain man. He looks like an Australian bushwhacker. And the great, he has one, there's no videos on his page. Usually you go to the page and there's like a bunch of videos where you can see the examples and stuff they do. He's got no videos and he's got one review. One review, 5 stars. And you know who wrote that? Randy Quaid did. There's no way it was anyone but, because I have it here, his fucking one review, 5 stars. This is the review. Awesome. Awesome. That's the whole review. I mean, and if that doesn't scream Randy Quaid wrote that, 5 stars on December 11th, 2020. Awesome. I mean, he looks in his picture for Cameo. He looks like he's losing it a little bit. But it's a cool service to kind of just poke around and like, oh, I wonder, like this person, I wonder why somebody would want this person to send them a message, or like one of my friends. I don't want no one ever send me a Cameo. I'm not interested because I don't really, there's a lot of people I care about. There's a lot of, I guess you could call them celebrities that I care or would like to meet. Maybe I think it'd be interesting, but I don't want a happy birthday video when I know in the back of my mind you paid hundreds of dollars. It loses it a little bit. It's not the same thing. It's not like when the fucking, The Rock is driving to his movie set and there's like a bunch of kids with their signs and he's like, you got some fans over. That's a terrible Rock impression. But, and he rolls the window down. It's a nice lighthearted moment. That's not the case. All right? When whoever sends you the fucking video, like, they're happy to do it, yeah, because they making fucking bank. Some of the athletes, too, like Troy Aikman's on here. He's a pretty big name. How much is he charging? He's charging, of course, not going to work the internet. $750. $750. Troy Aikman is charging less than Randy Quaid. This is where the egos lie. Randy Quaid is like, fuck you. Have you seen Christmas Vacation? She's a beaut, Clark. Fuck you, pay me. And good for him. Troy Aikman obviously has a lot more videos on his Cameo. Let's play one.
Hey, John, it's Troy Aikman. Hey, I wanted to...
Just walking down the street. Just fucking walking down the street and making money. Just walking and making money.
Congratulate you on your amazing 2020 year.
Who's had an amazing 2020? Who's already, 10 seconds into the video, whoever's receiving this is probably into some shady shit. If you're having an amazing 2020 year, something,
Wow. The Western Region Mortgage Banker of the Year. 52
and there it is.
$2 million. You
How much?
Closed the year. 52 million. You closed.
I don't know what that means.
That's awesome, my man. I understand.
Sounds like
understand
somebody
it's your
got
best year
fucked
yet,
over.
So, congratulations. Really proud of you. I know the whole team is proud of you. The Atlantic Bay Mortgage Group is who reached out and asked me to do this video for you. I'm happy to do it.
Of course you're happy to do it. You're making $750 every time you fucking take a walk. This is the dream. I don't want to get famous. I don't want the fame. I don't really want to do much. I just want to get to Cameo level to where I can walk around the block and make $750. And maybe that'll never happen unless you actually do something and then you're a celebrity. But that would be the fucking dream. To just walk around. Every time I leave my house and take a walk, I feel like I spend $20. That's what it's like when you live in New York. You spend money every time you leave the house. And Troy Aikman, he walks his dog and he's like, oh yeah, I got to shoot this fucking thing for this banker. God damn. Hey man, congrats. Again, terrible impression. I just played it. I'm pretty good at impressions usually, and that was god awful.
Love it. I love when people hit personal goals.
He can't even get the words out. He's like, I love it when bankers they do the awesome good things, and the ATM's always working. That's fucking awesome, man. Right on. And 52 million bank closes in the God, this is exhausting.
Milestones and all those good things, and it doesn't just happen by chance. I mean, you've obviously worked your ass off, so I respect that and I admire it. So congratulations to you, and hey, hopefully one day I get a chance to congratulate you in person. All right?
Well, that's never happening. We know that's not going to happen. You don't have to meet these people, man. You just send them out. Chevy Chase, his videos, he's like on his back porch, just like, happy birthday. This whole podcast should just be called Bad Impressions. I mean, I am just off my game. I chose people that I would never do an impression of, and it is what it is. But yeah, man, we're just trying to get to Cameo level, That's all we're trying to do. I've been doing much, man. Haven't been doing much. I'm kind of just sitting around waiting to go to California. You need a change of environment. It's been tough to just sit here, and like a lot of other parts of the country, they just seem like they're open. It just seems a little bit wide open, man. Florida, I've watched, I don't know if you've seen Andrew Schultz's like Instagram recently, but he was at like a club or something, and it's like it's pre-COVID. And not saying that's right, but I'm saying it looks fun. That's all I'm saying. Just saying it looks a little fun. It looked like when I went down when I was in Tennessee doing Jeff Greenspan's show. Shout out to Jeff Greenspan. Across from the comedy club, there was like a bar, and it was like, open door or whatever, and it was fucking packed. It's weird. It's weird when you see that shit now. It's weird when you watch a movie and you see old New York, where you're like, what are all those people doing there? What are they doing? That's what it was like. That's what Florida's like. That's what Tennessee is like. And I'm trying to go back, all right? I don't see my family. My whole family is locked up in their house, and they're terrified of the COVID. Good. It's fine. See you when we go to the beach this summer, if it happens. We'll see. But I'm dying to go. I'm dying to go somewhere, man. Jeff was telling me, he's like, oh, we might do shows in Nashville, and I have a friend, Anthony, in Nashville. I've always wanted to go to Nashville, and it just seems like a cool place, and I want to see it before it just gets too run down with it's pretty much already run down, like with just kind of fake music. It's just kind of bullshit, poppy country kind of people, and I've been to Memphis before, but I don't really remember it. So I was just looking at like what's going on in Tennessee and how their numbers are doing or whatever, and I saw this story. A guy just got shot there trying to film a YouTube video, which kind of scared me. I was like, whoa, what happened there? What happened was he tried to prank rob someone, and the guy shot him. He and a friend, I guess they went up to this guy and his friend with butcher knives. I'm a fucking moron. He went up to this guy with butcher knives and attempted to do a prank robbery for a YouTube video, and he got shot. Now, It's terrible. It's terrible that he got shot. But is it shocking? No. Not really shocking. I mean, that's not a prank that you pull in Tennessee. That's a prank that you pull in Portland or on the campus of Berkeley, somewhere where you're probably sure that nobody's going to have a gun when I do this. Also, listen, I love a good prank. Love a good prank, whoopee cushion, all that stuff. Who doesn't? But all right, how does this exactly play out? Like, you rob them, take their money, drive away, and be like, man, that was such a fucking good prank, and then you drive it back? Or like, I feel it sounds like you were just going to stab them and the dude shot you, and you were like, bro, I was fucking joking. Dude, it's a joke. I'm running at you, screaming at you, running with a giant butcher knife, and you shoot me, dude? It was a joke. Ha ha. That's the problem nowadays, man. No one can take a fucking joke. Nobody knows how to just kid around and just laugh off a good almost stabbing. I mean, I don't know. Sounded a little... We got wings coming today. Wings are coming. I ordered from this place, and I ordered off a Seamless, and Seamless, if it's like Postmates for New York, pretty much. It's more just New York based, and it's usually not as expensive. I don't like Postmates. I've explained this. They don't, they don't tell you when they're going to get here, and I don't like people who download 9 apps and they deliver on every app, and it's super frustrating. So I'm always a little bit nervous when I order from any delivery service, especially if it's going to be for something like a wing order, because I placed the order like a couple of days ago, and I wanted to call the restaurant just to make sure that they got the order, whatever, and they're like, oh, well, because it's through Seamless, we're not actually going to get the order till Sunday. Super, don't feel so great about that. Don't feel so great. So I'm probably going to call him later on because I'm just a nervous wreck. I like things to be good. I'm a good host. If I'm anything, I can say that I'm a good host. When you come over, I like fucking drinks in the fridge. I like the food on the table. And I like to just, here it is. Here's the stuff. Music's going. I like to host. And so that's what, hopefully it works out. We're going to go with wings. Didn't want to go with pizza or something, too heavy. I tweeted this out because it blew my mind when I saw it. There's like a Chuck E. Cheese right around the corner from us, and the Chuck E. Cheese is doing to-go pizza. That's how the Chuck E. Cheese is closed, and they're doing to-go pizza. That's how they're staying afloat, which, holy hell. I mean, stiff competition when you're trying to make it in the pizza game and you're Chuck E. Cheese. They don't really have the best reputation for their pizza. I don't know anybody in New York that's like, bro, what do you think of pizza tonight? Yeah, I was thinking of doing Chuck's. Staten Island Chuck. Chuck E. Cheese, I was thinking of doing, I can't do any voice today. I don't know where that was from, but it was sad. It was kind of sad to see. It's kind of sad to see them just put up this weak sign of like, hey, we're doing pizza. We're doing pizza still if you want to come by. Chuck E. Cheese used to be the shit. I would still go there. If I wouldn't be labeled as like a creepy pedophile person. They should have like an Adult Swim at the Chuck E. Cheese. It's a lot of fun. Tell me the difference between that and David Buster's. Probably nothing, right? Besides, the food and they don't serve alcohol and shit. But it's other than that, it's essentially the same. It's a kid's Dave and Buster's. I fucking love Chuck E. Cheese. I used to love Chuck E. Cheese. There's the best rodent mascot that you could get was Chuck E. Cheese. He should do the fucking weather thing. He needs a job right now. I mean, he should be the one telling us whether there's going to be 6 more weeks of winter. But who doesn't love Chuck E. Cheese, man? I grew up in the era when you went to Chuck E. Cheese or you went to DC Discovery Zone or you went to all these places and they had ball pits, man. They had ball pits, and then some dude jumped in there and decided that he was going to fucking shoot up heroin. That's why they canceled the ball pit, because they kept finding needles in the ball pit. Which, you know, who's doing heroin in the ball pit? How upset are you that you're at this kid's birthday party that you need to shoot up in the ball pit? That's not your area, bro. I loved the ball pit because it was Lord of the Flies. That's what it was, man. It was where kings rose to dominance and everyone else fell. You were either the leader of the ball pit and you just ran shit in there and you just shoved people around, or you fell and you went to the bottom. And these things were deep. It wasn't no McDonald's ball pit. It was a fucking Chuck E. Cheese deep ball pit. And I miss that. I miss the time where you could do that. And now we take that away. We've taken dodgeball out of gym sports. I'm becoming that old guy, just like back in my day. But it's true. Dodgeball, man. You get rid of dodgeball. Dodgeball's the shit. There used to be in my hometown in Maryland, we had this fucking dodgeball tournament that this church put on, and it was mecca. I mean, I think it was like Saturday, everyone, you could make your own team, and then they have like this dodgeball tournament, and it was the most exciting thing ever. And yeah, you got pelted in the face with a ball. Yeah, it was fine. Nobody got hurt. But they don't want, kids nowadays with, I can't even believe I just said that. Kids nowadays. I need a hobby. I don't want to become the guy who's just yelling about the way things used to be, which is a little bit of what this podcast has become about. But I don't want to be, I'm worried about being that old guy who becomes, there's two ends of the spectrum when you become the old guy. You don't want to be the old guy at the bar who's like complaining and is living in the past and wants things to be the way they used to be. And you also don't want to be the old guy. You don't want to be the 75-year-old with a backpack on. You know what I mean? You see that around you used to see it around New York a lot. You see like older dudes with like backpacks and like beanies, and it's just weird. You're a grandfather and you have like these skater shoes on. It's not a good look. I don't want to be that guy. I want to kind of just fade and blend in when I get older and be able to just put on a jacket and, you just be the guy with the jacket and you walk down and you kind of just blend in. You don't want to be, I don't want anyone to point me out when I'm 75 years old for my fashion. I want to be like, yo, sick fucking kicks, Gramps. Nobody wants that. I don't know. 34 minutes. Here we are. We did it, guys. A lot of that was about the intro song. I kind of had to get it out. I had to vent a little bit, so, that's what it has to be. Fuck that music producer. Just whoring out his song. But also, good for him. If it sells, it sells. You got me. You fucking got me. You made me think I was special. You sent me. I have a license. I have a piece of paper that is a license to that song, and now every fucking Joe Schmo has the song. Gah, it's fine. I still have it. We're not gonna change the song. So that's the podcast this week. Enjoy the Super Bowl if you're watching it. Have a friend over. It's probably okay. Maybe don't go to a huge rager. To be honest, I'm kind of just saying that because I want to make it seem like I'm promoting the right ideas. But if somebody had a large party right now, I'd probably want to go. So you know what? Do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's only a football game. And if you get COVID, we got the vaccine now, which you can get if you book an appointment 11 weeks from now. So we're doing great. It's It's going great. It's snowing outside, and we're all feeling good. I'm not wearing pants. All right, guys, that's the podcast for this week. That was episode 9. Thanks for listening. Watch on the YouTube if you can. I'll be sharing clips and doing things and fun. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.